that it's not that it's hard. It's hard because you have to practice.
Right.
You have to play a lot of games on it to actually master it.
Yeah.
So you have to think about it. Is it worth it for me to play 500 games on Meepo, or is it worth it to play 100 games on 5 different heroes, right? And then you just become insanely good at 5 of the heroes.
Yeah.
It's a trade-off, you know, because you don't have unlimited time, but it is good if you have a Meepo player. No, it's not something bad. It's always good if you have the possibility.
Oh, Kachal. He is going to be caught out first,
one.
it seems like. We have Chaos Bolt first for Aqua. Not quite in range. Kachal, run! Chaos Bolt will hit. He charges the Illuminate, the arrow on top of that. Only 1 second for Chaos Bolt, all they needed. Kachal seems to be the first blood here. God Tribute will not do enough. Pastel just trying to keep his safety. I like your point, by the way, on the Meepo. I think a lot of people don't really get it, but like this hero is considered often very hard, and sometimes mechanically difficult heroes is more about practice than about them being difficult. Like, you don't need to find out the most complex strategies, watch the best people players. It's just about playing the hero a bunch to get a good feel of the mechanics of the hero.
Yeah, exactly. I think like Invoker's another one of those heroes, right? Not that much. I think a lot nowadays Invoker's it's a lot easier
Simplified.
to play. Yeah, but he was one of those types of heroes that is it actually worth practicing this many games on this hero?
And everyone said
you have to ask
yes.
yourself. Yeah, I mean the hero's
later.
just Quas is just broken, right?
The
CK is in trouble though.
Yeah, I've slowed up. I don't know what Pastel can do here though. It is a level 1 Meepo. There we go, Earthbind!
Oh.
They used Earthbind level 1, which is not great for a Meepo, but they're gonna have to try. Aqua did break the tree, which means no bushwhack. And that's gonna be Aqua getting out.
Oh no. Disaster for Dire.
Yeah. That was bad.
They chase this guy. This Meepo has his Q level 1. Oh no. They use a bunch of mana. Didn't get late to the lane.
You could almost see he was like gritting his teeth as he pressed that Q. He was like, I guess I have to take the Q to get the kill here. I don't think it was worth it, even if they got the kill, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, if it's not first blood, right? It's probably not worth it.
Yeah,
He's gonna ruin his first like 2 waves because of this.
Yep. Hoof is major to getting the last hits here. But for now he's doing okay actually. Doom really low attack speed, second lowest BAT in the game. Hoodwink actually the lowest, but he does have a great attack damage. Meepo struggles a little bit against that in the early, especially.
He already has 4 denies on Doom. Meepo has 2 last hits. Another wave coming in for Doom.
Yep.
He's gonna be really happy on Doom here.
Let's look at the other lanes, Lelis. Zoom Zigzag here with a Hoodwink plus Mars combo. What do you think of this lane? Is this? I mean, we talked about the interactions with Bushwhack and Spear, but is the lane good between them?
Yeah, it's a strong lane. Mars is known to be a strong laner, especially if his 4 can fight the 5 on the side. Because then the 5 can't trade with the 4 and he's forced to play in the lane. Then when they play in the lane, the Mars can just go on the support. So, yeah, I think it's a pretty strong lane for Dire. But a lot stronger lane for Radiant this time, right? CK is a lot stronger than Huskar last time. So I think Radiant will just have a little bit of an advantage here. I think this Coddle thing is just way too annoying.
This Coddle thing.
You just have to... There's another stun. You just stunned him like 3 times already.
Yep.
Like 2 minutes.
And well, Hoodwink can sort of trade against Coddle. You don't kill him that easily. He actually has a decent base HP as well. He's not going to die to a Bushwhack or an Acorn shot.
Yeah, Coddle's just also just a fast boy, right? Just like the Pugna. 330 movement speed without boots.
Yeah. It's what horses do in Dota, really. And Pexu, he's out of Tango Zone now, so maybe now Zoom Zigzag can finally hit a Bushwhack. Really slow projectile, guys. It's actually really hard to hit if the enemy knows it's coming, because it takes forever to get there. I'll tell you, Hoodwink actually not that good against Spirit Heroes and stuff like that. I'll play in Reality is actually going to be the second kill. I thought it was just going to be Phantasma, but Hanskin wants to go for Reality. Sees him. Good leap, but not really worth it, he thinks. As Reality gets a couple more tangos off this Courier.
Yeah, they're crushing top on Radiant. This DK has first blood, right? So he has like automatic bracer. And this lane is just really... It's really sad for Dire. If this guy just stuns someone on DK, just going to get arrow follow up. It's really hard for Dire to play this game. They just have to spam spells and hope that they get a kill or something, because the Ember is not that strong in lane. And also, just they're playing against a first blood hero, right?
Yeah, so yeah.
They're just crushing every lane on goonsquad.
And they just blocked the camp a second time as well, as they wasted a sentry there for Phantasma, so that's gonna suck a lot. Is the Ember matchup against DK a little bit easier if it's mid? Like, in the longer lane, does he struggle more?
Yeah, I think it's a free matchup for Ember if he goes mid against DK. Because he has the bottle, he has a bunch of regen, right? And DK, he's a hero that abuses regen, but if you have this bottle and you're getting the water runes, it doesn't really matter that much, right, for the Ember, because he also can abuse regen.
Right.
But in the side lanes, he doesn't really buy bottle, and it takes way too long to get level 6, so he can't just do the Remnant TP back, while DK just has this passive that just gives him a bunch of regen.
I am interested in that, by the way. Is the DK mid a little bit worse versus the introduction of the water runes because the regen is less impactful compared to other mid laners?
I mean, for sure, it's a lot less about like you just regenning up, right? Because DK also doesn't want to buy bottle.
Yeah.
So it became a lot worse in that sense. For sure, you can look at it in that way. The hero just hasn't been picked in a long time, right? That's probably one of the reasons why. Like every mid just has infinite regen now.
That's a big nuisance, by the way. A lot of mid laners argue that that takes away all the skills of actually draft or laning in the mid lane.
It for sure does. Laning is still pretty important, but it for sure like makes it less impactful. Like if you're a better laner, the guy just gets to play with water runes, and then you depend more on your team to rotate around and get the runes. But it's a 3K lead already at 5 minutes. Not looking good for Dire.
When you played with Quinn, did you ever complain about the water runes? Because he did it in interviews a lot. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, he dislikes it a lot. He thinks it's super bad and it should be removed.
Reality is gonna die here. There you go. Just a quick kill, sorry. That's 4. Phantasma, I don't know what he was hoping there. Body block by Hanskin. We have a Dragon Tail in 3 seconds. Phantasma also being ticked down by the urn. And they're gonna die this. Goodbye. Another easy kill here. It'll go in the way of Goon Squad. Sorry, you were finishing your thought, please.
I mean, if you're this Ember now, you're just despair. What can you do? This DK's doubling your net worth at 5 minutes.
That's rough.
Yeah, this is rough. It's rough to even watch this.
What do you do in these situations? Like, say you're the captain, you're trying to calm down your carry, your mid laner is a little bit tilted from this. Has that ever happened to you? Like, is there ever a situation where like a captain has had to calm you down, for example?
Not really. I don't think I get that. I don't think this would really happen to me. But,
okay.
I don't know. You just have to play, you know. Like, if you're losing the lane, you just have to play accordingly. There's not really much you can do. You just have to embrace it and keep playing and just be confident that you're gonna come back. Maybe this is a loss for Dire, right? But maybe if they're in the game that it's a little bit less bad, they can come back.
Sure.
So you just have to have the mentality. But it is looking very rough. Like there's not really a thing that you can just do this and come back in the game, right? Because they're just pressuring mid tower with 5-minute catapult, right? They can do this because they're winning the silence super hard. The Meepo's already like going jungle at 6 minutes, so it's looking rough.
Yeah. At least Pastel maybe can get back online. And he is, and with that, they can try to ride the Meeple wave to victory. We'll see. He didn't do that badly in the mid lane, all things considered. Even though he is still 1,000 gold below the Doom. S4 dies in the top lane, Phantasma gets the kill, but the tower falls in the middle lane. Actually denied by the Hoodwink, not too bad.
Yeah, pretty cute play by the Grim. He inkswelled the creep. Grim just chased the DK down.
Phantasma is being chased down now by Hanskin, so he's gonna suffer a similar fate here. And Phantasma, as his name indicates, playing like a true ghost here. Unfortunately, Hanskin, he's a Ghostbuster.
Damn, that was slick. The Ghostbuster Phantasma?
Oh yeah, because Lelis speaks Portuguese, he also understands that, right? That Phantasma.
Yeah.
How do you say that in Portuguese?
Phantasma.
Yeah, see? Okay,
Yeah,
fantastic.
it's the same thing.
Yeah. Apparently in Farsi as well, as reality. He's gonna TP away just in time. Oh, the arrow! That was so close. Hanskin almost got that kill. Winter Bears, they're putting up a fight, you know? They know what they have to do. Actually, that's the question. If you're losing at this point and you're the carry, like Ember, but you're losing all the lanes, and you don't have much space, is it in your best interest to actually go jungle, or are you better off trying to hold at this lane as long as possible?
No, if you're this Ember, you're just gonna try to make space, you know? He already has an urn queued up. You're supposed to... You're not the carry.
He's playing
Meepo's
mid
the
now.
carry.
Okay.
Yeah, like, he's just supposed to make space. You're not gonna buy a Battle Fury and win the game. You're gonna buy some weird item, and you're gonna make space, you know? Maybe you're gonna get, like,
Fair.
1 or 2 kills, and then the game's even now. But, easier said than done.
Yeah, of course. That is true. So when you have when you're starting to lose and you have like a multiple win condition draft like this one, do you want to condense it all into one hero, like play farm protect one essentially?
Yeah, only one hero will farm, right? there's not enough map for multiple heroes to farm. Like, as soon as Mars is not going to be able to lane, he's going to have to run around with Arena. Like, he already is scared to lane. His team doesn't come down here, the CK is just going to solo kill him when he has ult. So, yeah, you're just going to have to run around and just hope for the best. You know, hopefully the enemy just chain feeds.
Nope.
There's
one feed. Let's see if that
dead.
works out. Inkswell. Yeah, that's a dead CK. And they've been giving to Pastel as well, so pretty big win for them.
Yeah.
I mean, Meepo is going to be going for the Dragonlance build still, so full stats here. Relatively cheap build as well. Pexu starting to annoy the farm for Pastel, who is recovering and he's almost matching the enemy carry. Not hopeless.
I mean, Meepo will farm. The thing is, nobody else will be able to farm.
Yes. That is usually the Meepo effect as well, even if you're winning sometimes.
And you're playing against Doom with Midas that's winning the game, right? So this guy's just gonna... He's gonna mega turbo farm.
The Mars just walked down bottom very calmly there, and he did not die, which is pretty good. He actually annoyed the CK ever so slightly. Where in the map do you think Winterbear should be playing right now?
I think what they did was good. Maybe have one hero top just getting XP, not leave the lane entirely open. But they're getting like these kills. They're gonna get this kill on Coddle. Pretty good. I think that they're playing in the correct spot. Like they got the kill on the CK, and they get this kill on this Coddle. Supports are doing work.
That's a nice TP. The bushwhack from Zoom Zigzag.
Yeah, signs of life.
Yeah. This guy, by the way, on top of being a pretty solid player, his name, one of my favorite names to ever say as a caster. Zoom Zigzag is a great name. Up there with Cat Feces in terms of name quality.
Radiant are scanning.
See if this is gonna work mid.
Oh, pick pull. That's gonna stop it. And Kachal's like, I wish I had any sort of farm so I could have a blink tagger and make plays, but instead he has to walk forward. That's his best play.
Yeah. Radiant saw the smoke, so like Limp was aware, so he was saving his phase boots for when somebody showed. It was pretty good. Like he knows the gank is coming and he plays on the edge, and he just dodges the gank. So it's Dara's in a pretty sad spot now because Mars is gonna have to show. Their kill potential is gonna be very low now.
Yep.
And Radiant gets to make the play. So Limp's gonna use his Doom. Where is he? Mars reads it, sniffs it out.
We have level 6 in Hoodwink as well. Does that give him some kill potential against anyone here?
Yeah, I mean every little amount of damage helps a lot, right? Maybe this break actually does something to DK. He has level 1 passive, doesn't really care that much.
Yeah, he has 1600 HP, that's the bigger problem to get through, right? Armor or not.
That's Konskin knows he's here. Yep, here he is.
He's gonna fly in the tree, Zoom Zigzag. That's all the charges Scurry used. He still has a sharpshooter though. And Zoom has made himself a little home here in the trees. he is alive and well. This squirrel is not gonna get caught just yet. Oh no, Zoom going the wrong way. Again, still has the sharpshooter to move a little bit further. He uses it, but the blinding light sends him off the map. Pexu actually knew this, and they stood there so long. Zoom Zigzag did die, but as a result, they'll get the arena out. Kachal does die to the Doom. Pastel is hoping to kill the enemy mid laner. Will he succeed? Limp is pretty low, but so is Pastel. All the poofs coming out for the pig. Can they get the hand? They don't! Limp will barely live. Reality coming in to complete this kill, but they're protecting Limp, the king. Goon Squad will not let them touch their mid laner. Phantasma walking into the arrow will be the last kill here. It's gonna be a team wipe for Goon Squad.
Yeah, that was a 4v5, and they lost the fight. Pretty sad. Looking very grim for Dire.
Yep.
Very hard game. Very hard game. They needed to win that fight. Maybe they win that fight, maybe they're gonna be like 1-2k behind, but now Hoodwink chain feeds. It's gonna be very hard to play against DK Mirana. They're just gonna get slaughtered on the map. They're gonna get hunted down.
Playing from behind as well with Meepo feels pretty bad. But
Yeah,
really what the
it's
heroes
gonna be
designed
rough.
to do. Yeah.
I don't really see a way for Dire to come back in this game, honestly. It's looking way too hard. Like this Ember hasn't earned at 12 minutes. Doesn't have anything.
It has a Wraith ban, Allows, so some respect for the Emperor's Wraith ban.
I mean, Mirana has more farm than Ember. It's almost the same amount, right?
Yep. Oh, she also went for the same build as well, which is pretty funny.
Yeah,
so it's
he got
directly
the vessel
comparable.
for him.
Yep. Reality's starting to go for Maelstrom though, as opposed to finishing the vessel. Fair enough. Kachal trying to finish that blink dagger. The only thing about these games that are so lost that is kind of nice is that any kill for Winter Bears is a huge celebration, right? So at this point, that's what they want to do. They want to go out with a bang, at least, even if they don't win.
Yeah, a little smoke for the mid tower. I'm not sure if they can actually do this though. I feel like if they hit this tower, they're all gonna die. At least trying though. Let's see. Radiant's already smoking. They are aware something is happening. Doom has a TP with a haste. He's already TPing mid. They see the Meepo.
Gonna find the Meepo. It's gonna be a relatively easy kill against Pastel, actually. He's just been dropped. Blinding light just towards the end, just in case. However, they will get S4, a tankiest hero, and Goon Squad will die. Reality barely being able to make it out of here alive. Phantasma, unfortunately, not able to say the same thing. And Wake is Reality is still potentially in trouble. There's an angry pig coming for him. He has a Doom as well, but Reality, he managed to stay in the high ground. Goon Squad will not play this super aggressively just yet. 2 kills for Winter Bears. That's a win.
That is a win. That is a win. They get the DK kill, who's almost top net worth. They get the Smarana kill. Yeah, they use another smoke, but Meepo dies though.
Right.
Their carry dying is a little bit concerning. And now their map is gonna be in an awkward spot, right? They've used like all their smokes already. They haven't taken a single tower, and they can just do whatever they want. Like when this Doom has a BKB, they're probably just gonna go for the Roche with the minus armor from the CK. See if DK buys a shard. He already bought it exactly at 15 minutes. Very good against Meepo.
The CK shard's good against Meepo?
No, the DK shard.
Oh, DK shard, right. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. That fireball will also make it really difficult for the enemy team to have any sort of space, right? Because the lanes are going to be perma pushed now.
Yeah. It's just very strong at this point in the game. They're like so far ahead. It's going to do so much damage.
Look at that fireball go.
They just have way too many stuns. The guy's just going to be stunned in the fireball forever.
And Zoom Zigzag dies to the Illuminate thanks to that blinding, to Solar Bind. The rest of Winter Bears still want to get a kill here. They see Hanskin. It's an opportunity, but oh no! The Doom's been used! Reality, what are you going to do now? They're actually going to let Hanskin die. Yeah, Pastel actually gets him. In exchange, of course, for 2, though, so it's still a win going the way of Goon Squad. Once against the Angry Piggy, but Limp is going to be bound for a while. Pastel will be able to make it out of here alive.
Alright, the gold lead just keeps increasing. The spare meters keep increasing as well. Oh, the CK is getting caught though.
Yeah, it does actually. In exchange for Pastel, it seems like. Can they get this Meepo out? They'll try, but that poof is unsuccessful. Zoom Zigzag stayed a bit too long and they want to punish him too. Doom maybe punished himself by using that pig form too early. But it's okay, he has a big BKB, he's gonna be fine. Zoom Zigzag gets hit by the Breathe Fire. They won't cook him just yet. Illuminate won't hit anyone, but Connell does get him with the blinding light of all spells. As they also stun for Reality. The arrow hits. Reality won't be able to make out of this one alive. Phantasma trying to lead with that Inkswell. Despite his confidence, he has been caught. The Solar Bind is slowing him to a halt. Phantasma will die. A buyback from Pastel does nothing here as he just buys back the farm essentially. Sorry,
it's desperate buyback. He thinks he can maybe turn the fight, you know, maybe they win this fight or something, but it's just hard. You can't really blame him. At least he's trying to make something happen, you know.
Yeah, exactly. At least they're playing to the bitter end.
Again.
That's gonna be a dieback. Oh, at least he blocked the arrow with the other Meepo. That almost works, but both Meepos are just gonna die at this rate. Yep. Almost at the same time. Kachal in a slower position. That's 2 dead for Winter Bears. Zoom Zigzag trying to avenge his dead teammates with a sharpshooter. That pig pull's too powerful. They cannot kill this Doom.
Yeah, the BKB timing is way too strong against the Mars, right? He arena the Doom and then he just pressed the BKB. And nothing really happens after.
Phantasma's dead as well. They don't even need to stun from the arrow, just the damage.
Almost 1k gold a minute advantage. I wouldn't be surprised if they just call it right now. Like, People's dead for 40 more seconds. I feel like he's died 30 seconds ago, right? He bought back, he's still dead. He's gonna spawn, he has nowhere to farm. He has to fight, and the enemy just has BKB already. DK is way too tanky, he can't really kill anybody. Blinding Light is gonna ruin his hero as well.
There was a stat a long time ago that said that if our team reached 1k a minute lead before minute 20, the game was over no matter what. Like, there's not been a single game that's been come back from that. Or maybe at least only one, at least in top tier Dota. And they're dangerously close to reaching that number.
Yeah, I don't think this is one of those games.
Yeah, I don't think it's a comeback at all.
Unfortunately for Dire. Here, Roche. Zeke just solo kills it.
That's a freebie against the Ember, yep. And S4 just goes bottom as well. He gets to push 2 lanes, that fireball. What a nice spell. Finally a dragon-themed spell for Dragon Knight.
Yeah, it did feel like he was missing a spell. Oh, Doom on Meepo? He's probably dead again.
Yep. I just think that, you know, both Dragon Tail and Dragon Blood don't seem like things like dragons do. I don't think a Dragon Tail stuns you. I think it just destroys your bones and breaks your back, you know, but not, I don't know the Sun.
The Fireball, though, pretty decent.
Yeah, right, the Fireball is very dragon-like, right? I didn't know Dragon's Blood gave you regen either. That was new to me as well. Kachal. He's been copied. He's been used. The Bushwhack's useless. They are trying, though, to the bitter end, says Winter Bears. A golden pig this time, as Doom diversifies his animals. Zoom zigzag. He wants to capture him, and he's gonna get it. Even the wolf's helping out ever so slightly. He comes S4 as well. But he's melee form, so Dragon Tail. Oh. Okay. Well, if you slide a fist, he will be able to catch up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under
BK is
attack.
gonna have BKB soon. They're probably gonna look. You're already going
There we
high
go.
ground.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower
That's
Yeah,
to be
there's
expected.
Yeah, there's no way they can come back in this game. Yeah, I think the lanes just didn't go their way. I think if you pick this Meepo hero, he's going to have to jungle for a while. And if you lose your side lanes like this, the game is just impossible.